project manager at MindInventory who joined as a trainee in 2013. Myself as someone who has seen MindInventory growing from 20 to 200. Company gifted me the amazing Skoda Rapid car. I found my life partner also here.
What made you continue your car going in MindInventory?
My Skoda? जोक्स अपार्ट 10 साल में एक यही चीज करनी बाकी रह गई थी.
Hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the very first episode of hashtag MindInventory Rockstars. So this is completely a new series in which we will be exploring all about the MindInventory's rockstars. And when I say rockstars, it does not mean one thing, but there are many meanings attached to it. So yes, in this very special episode, I'm here to just let you guys know that we have champions here and who not only have experiences in life or in professional life, but they have many stories to tell. They have many stories connected to MindInventory. Dude, here employees are here to share their completely different kind of talks, larger than life experiences, and some really inspiring talks. So today we have someone who has almost a decade of experience working in MindInventory. Yes, you heard it very right. I'm very sure that you will be hearing her stories, 10 saal ki journey. And when I say 10 saal, it's not everyone's cup of tea. So I'm welcoming Bhumika Goklani to this episode. So please tell us about yourself to the listeners.
Hey Akash, first of all, thanks for having me today on this special podcast. It's really a privilege for me to introduce myself as someone who has seen MindInventory growing from 20 to 200. Yeah, I am a project manager at MindInventory who joined as a trainee in 2013.
Amazing. So your connection with MindInventory is so long. How do you look to this whole journey?
So when I look back, I really feel nostalgic. Like how fast the time flies. When I joined, it was for the college final year project, and then I started coding as a PHP developer. Being a PHP developer here has really helped me being clear with all my core technical concepts. And then starts the journey of I would call as hashtag opportunities. Yeah, so after PHP I got chance to work on mobile applications, and then I continued being an iOS developer for a couple of years. When I say opportunities, one fine day our CEO Mr. Mehul Rajput gave me another wing of opportunity, and I was promoted as a project leader. And then finally, with lots of learning experiences, I am currently working as a senior project manager, where we got to manage A to Z about every project assigned to us. Like Mehul sir says, projects are like our babies and we have to take care of them like their mommies. So I have been a mom to more than 45 projects, I would say, in these 10 years.
Amazing. I don't think anyone could explain the whole 10 year of journey better than you. So yeah, with a lot of humor as well. So yes, 10 years is just like a student completing his primary studies in a school from 1st standard to 10th standard. So I really want to ask you that what things you have learned from this organization, and I am very sure that there must be a bucket full of things to tell.
Actually, Akash, it goes like school, high school, college, and masters, and so on. MindInventory is, actually a real school for me, a real life school, I would say. It has taught me more than any other school would have done, because we get to deal with real world problems for our clients, and we then provide the solutions to those problems. We have to deal with different type of people around us, and whatnot. The most important thing I learned in MindInventory is time management, and trust me, this quality has really helped me keeping a very good and healthy balance between my personal and professional life.
So I don't know what to say, because I am one of those kind of employees who come always late, and you are speaking after 10 years about time management. So yeah, it's a good wake up call to me as well. So yes, I want to ask you the top 3 favorite moments in MindInventory.
अरे डोंट वरी आकाश, आप मेरे से सीख जाओगे टाइम मैनेजमेंट.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be really tough to answer because I can not just have three top favorite moments in 10 years. I have a lot to mention, but to start with, a recent experience, like in January 2021, when the company gifted me the amazing Skoda Rapid car,
Wow.
rewarding my contributions. It was a super proud moment for me and most importantly for my parents. I never thought of having my own car. In fact, I wasn't sure how I will ride it because you won't believe I learned driving only after I got this car.
Amazing, dude.
So yeah, that was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. And then again, in the same year, January 2022, when the company rewarded me with the most unique award of my life, which is like the Mind of Decade. So it was overwhelming holding that trophy. I was, once rewarded as the Employee of the Year as well in 2016, but the Mind of Decade was something I will never forget. A moment in a meeting with Mule sir, like this is around 2016 or 2015, when I became the project leader. So I wasn't that confident to take on this new opportunity or a challenge, I would say. I wanted to continue with my coding only. I really had love with my iOS coding. And then he said, Bhumi, don't worry, if you fail, you will always have your space back on coding. If the leadership doesn't work out well, just give it a try and I trust you can do it. So Akash, when there is somebody behind you who has full trust on you, that actually boosts your confidence, of course along with lots of responsibilities. But I will never forget that moment, that meeting, from where the journey started, I would say. And I think I can proudly say that I do not regret my decision of accepting the leadership role, as I really enjoy the management stuff, because I believe the management has become an important part in each area of life, no matter where you are. इसके लिए ना मुझे एक कोट याद आ रहा है आकाश. देयर इज अ सेइंग बाय विलियम रेडुकेल दैट डोंट पिक अ जॉब, pick a boss instead when it is about your first job. Because a boss who does not trust you will not give you the opportunities to grow, and the same goes for me as well in this company. And lastly, we celebrate all the festivals here when we go out for picnic and parties. These are all the fun moments that I will never forget. In fact, we have all sort of employees, like some of them are musicians, some are singers, and some are comedians as well. So when we meet, of course, like you. So when we meet outside in such parties, it is always double triple fun. So yeah, thanks for reminding me all these by having this podcast.
Indeed, we have a lot of rock stars here, and you are the first one to record this podcast with us, because you had, as I already said, that you have a lot of things to say. Yes, one another question I want to ask you, that what made you continue your car going in MindInventory?
What made me continue my car in MindInventory? My Skoda? Jokes apart, I know which car you are talking about. Even that car gave me boost to drive this car.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so the first and most important one, of course, as I said earlier, it's the opportunities that kept me going here. The opportunities helped me grow in my career, and because as I said, if one doesn't get the opportunity, you don't get a chance to showcase your skills. So for that, I personally thank Mule sir for never doubting my abilities and always being behind to support in case we fall. So that is the first thing. And then another, if I say, MindInventory being the safest workplace, especially for women, I would say. I remember I have stayed in the office during midnight, and only when my male colleagues were here. But I never had a single moment of doubt about deciding whether I should continue this midnight duty or not, because of that is the best part about MI, that it feels like your second family. And finally, a bit personal one, but